Fast SMS started out as a division of NetSecrets, an ISP and web design company. Being in an ISP in the early 2000s, we were early adopters of new technologies, and we came across text messaging and saw that as a great opportunity for growth.
It was a family business, Fast SMS. There were the three sons, Sandy, Rich and Ollie. Tony, their father, had helped set the business up, but it was the sons that were the key members of the team.
I started working for the original company NetSecrets as soon as I left school, and I probably never had more than 2 weeks off in almost 20 years, whereas lots of friends of mine, they had gap years before or after uni, which is something I never had a chance to do.
Well, I think when you're running a business, especially a small business and especially a small family business, it consumes all of your time. You don't stop working at the weekend, stop working at the evenings, you barely stop working when you sleep. As a group, we'd developed the business on ourselves as a collective to the point where it was the right time for us to go and try and advance ourselves in different roles.
One of the key things here was that each of the shareholders had their own aspirations of what they wanted to achieve from the deal. They were a young team and had other business interests that they wanted to go on to pursue, so to that extent they all wanted to ensure they received a monetary value that allowed them to pursue those interests. Obviously Tony wasn't active and was looking to retire, so they recognised that their aspirations from the sale were at the top end, and obviously we were there to support that and make sure we found an acquirer who recognised the value of Fast SMS. So we knew the sector well from our previous experience with text marketing, and we knew that there was a lot of consolidation in the sector. There was a lot of larger players across Europe really who were looking to buy and build and add complementary businesses into their portfolio. We weren't surprised to receive a lot of interest in the opportunity.
We had several different types of organisations inquiring about Fast SMS when we put it out to market. There was private equity firms, there was other telecoms companies, other SMS providers, both from the UK and overseas. The eventual buyer of Fast SMS was a company called Ascendex, who are part of the Comify group. They are Europe's leading text messaging service provider, and with Fast SMS, there was a lot of synergy between the two. The eventual deal we had with Ascendex enabled us as a management team to exit the business and pursue other interests. It was important for Fast SMS to continue as a business. We'd put a huge amount of effort into developing it over the years, and we'd built up some very loyal customers, some very loyal team members, and a very strong brand, and we wanted to see that develop further and flourish.
I think with any acquisition, it's a very complex process, and I think what Benchmark International allowed us to do was to look at the project objectively, which, with it being a family business, with it being something we worked on for so many years, it's very, very personal. I would think that we wouldn't have had such a successful result at the end of it if they weren't involved. But also, I think that they took a lot of the pressure off us at times as well. Their support was constant, and they were also a bit of fun. Conclusion of the process has allowed us to have more freedom in what we do and how we meet up, where before everything was business. It's allowed me to slow down a little bit, to rethink, to refocus, and to look for the next chapter. It has given me more time to spend with my family, go on a few holidays, let's be honest, Las Vegas being one of them, that was fun.
It was great being able to spend extra time with my daughters during the summer. One's 7 and one's just coming up to 2. And kind of since selling the business and me being at home more, particularly my younger ones got much more attached to me. I think maybe some of the stresses of running the business after they've been lifted. I think my youngest realised I was all right after all, and she won't leave me alone. So it's been nice to spend time with her and have time to develop those relationships further, but also to watch them play, go to the park and go for a walk, go on holidays, that sort of thing.